guys, this is Ash at Audio 46. I hope you guys are having a great week so far. Okay, so today I'm going to review this Final Audio D8000 Pro Edition headphones. So this retails for over $4,000 and I actually looked it up and this is worth 210 buckets of fried chicken, 8-piece fried chicken from KFC. So let's find out if it's worth all that fried chicken and how this is different from the original D8000 headphones. Okay, let's start. Final Audio D8000 Pro Edition comes with the headphones, single cable, braided black 4-feet cable terminating in a 3.5mm plug, case for the headphones, case for the cable, manual, and the warranty. Okay, so the design itself is pretty much identical to the original D8000 headphones, except that only obvious difference that I can tell is this Pro Edition text stamped on the yokes. And as you guys can see, these have metal parts, so it's not the lightest headphones I've ever tried it on. But other than that, I think the design itself is pretty simple and functional, and the ear cups kind of remind me of the wheels, so I think it's pretty cool and it's fun to look at. And in terms of the fit, right away I could feel the super secure fit with these, and it will stay on your head. But again, it does have weight, so these are one of the headphones that you know that you're wearing one. But if you guys like that, then no problem. Also, the ear cups are really big, so I have small ears, so I don't usually have problems with like small ear cups either. But even if you have like Dumbo ears, these will blanket over your ears very well. Another thing is the sound isolation was pretty good. I think the big ear cups really help the sound isolation, and at the same time, because it's big, it helps the ventilation. So even if you guys wear it for a long time, it'll feel comfortable and breezy. So per Final Audio, they said they boosted up the treble and bass and give more of an intimate sound at a higher volume. So I will keep an eye on that when I test the sound on these. Okay guys, so the first thing that I noticed about the lows on D8000 is the airiness, because there's a sense of breathing room that allows the lows to not feel too cramped and packed. And the lows in general is very thick, almost bloated, like my belly. I don't know if it's just me, but when I wake up in the morning, my belly is just, I think my stomach is flat, looks fine. I can see some abs sometimes, but 5 minutes later, I just have permanent food baby all of a sudden. Maybe I'm just fat and in denial, but anyway, so Final Audio claims that the lows are better delivered at a higher volume, and I found this really true because the details and the power were definitely more satisfying with decent amplification. And although I found the sound of the bass very nice with hip hop, but the sound of drums and bass guitar were like extra thick and extra bloated, like post-Thanksgiving meal belly bloated, that kind of bloatedness. And the cool thing here is the sub-bass and bass impact were crystal clear, so this combined with the thick sound were really pleasant to the ears. And I think, like the Final Audio claims, the lows are geared to sound good with like rock and roll drum breaks and like that kind of really heavy percussion sound combined with the bass guitar. So I found, again, rock and roll or rock or punk rock, that kind of genre sounding the best with D8000. And because the percussion sounded so juicy, I think Latin music and samba also sounded superb. Okay, so the mids on D8000 has great fidelity and detail for sure. The only thing is, I did feel like the mids were a little bit sandwiched between the highs and the lows, and overall it's a little bit reserved and it kinda almost sounded a bit pressed down for the lack of expression. But so as a result, while the vocals and instrumentation, the sound remained crystal clear and clean, it's still was downplayed a little bit in overall V-shaped sound profile. But like I said, because the instrumentation and vocals, the sound was so clean, I think the best genres were any acoustic tracks or like folk or bluegrass. Okay, so while the mids on these are a little bit reserved, the highs definitely leap forward, and there is a sense of emphasis added onto this frequency. And the both vocal and instrumentation, from classical strings to like synth in EDM, the details sounded so delicate and accurate. And just like the lows, there is a sense of breathing room, so the sound was magical when it came to pop and electronica, but especially electronica. Like when I listen to especially the tracks with female vocals on EDM genre, like it made me forget about those 210 8-piece fried chicken buckets for a while. So just like the original D8000, the Soundstage and D8000 Pro Edition is definitely vast and far-reaching, where literally every sound sounds very distinct and spacious. And there is a good depth too, but it's a tiny bit more intimate and immediate than the original D8000. My final thoughts. Okay, so honestly, the more I listened with the 8000 Pro Edition, the more I liked it. And my favorite part was definitely the fun, engaging, detailed sound profile in general. And I did sense an improvement for and boost in bass and treble, so I did really like that part too. So the big question, is it really worth 210 buckets of 8-piece fried chicken? I don't think anything's worth that much fried chicken unless you give me fried pork belly in return, so maybe not. But for real, in a real world, it's just worth the price. I think the 8000 Pro Edition definitely has a sound of a very upscale, high-end headphones, and overall the sound profile is very well crafted. So I would definitely recommend it to you guys. Okay guys, that was it for today. I hope you guys enjoyed my review, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye.